When it comes to raccoons and raccoon removal, most people think the most effective way is traps or physical relocation, but it all depends. If they're up in your roof or structure or any sort of void, we're going to use a hidden tool we call a one-way door. It's the most humane, effective tool to utilize when animals have gained entry into these spaces or voids. Now, if you have an animal up inside your attic and you're attempting to do a removal on your own, some key things to think about is the size of the entry point and isolating the type of the animal you may have inside your home. When to install a one-way door and when it's critical to check your attic for any kits or young inside as well. Now, identifying the entry point helps establish which type of animal you have. You also have to do a full exterior inspection to locate any potential other entry points or weak points in your roof or structure. Utilizing the raccoon one-way door will humanely allow these animals to vacate. However, if it's during the kit season, they will come back with a vengeance. They'll try to rip and scratch and claw their way back inside the home to gain access to their young. Now, it's critical if you're attempting to do an inspection on your home or property, utilizing all the safety equipment. Again, we're working at heights, working off ladders. Be super safe up on the roof. If you're not comfortable, call a professional. They can go around the home and structure safely, inspect all little nooks and crannies, all your soffit intersections, your roof vents, your drip edge, your gutters, and all the underlaying soffit as well. They'll look for any potential entry points and safely secure any entry points that already have been established. Now, some hidden issues I've come across in the past working with customers who have attempted to do raccoon removal on their own. Some hidden problems would be, we are active during the day. Raccoons are active during nighttime. They're nocturnal animals, so they'll leave during the night. They come back in just before the sun rises. They're asleep inside. You as the homeowner wake up, you heard the animal, now you're going to inspect your roof. You may have found the entry point and you want to seal that entry point right away. Well, the animal's still inside, it's in there asleep, and it's going to do everything in its power to vacate either through that seal you created or make or cause damage somewhere else. Utilizing the one-way door allows you to place the door over the entry point. It's humane. It allows the animal to vacate through, closing, excluding that animal to the exterior. Again, if you have one or more animals inside, it'll continuously open and close, excluding multiple animals. You're not dealing with any death, trapping animals inside, any additional damage to the home or property. It's one of the most humane, effective tools for raccoon removal. Now, some precautions to take if you're gonna do the one-way door installation on the roof yourself. Again, you wanna use any safety equipment to keep yourself safe when you're doing your exterior inspection up on the roof. Again, we're working at heights. There's a risk to falling and injuring yourself. If you're not safe, please call a professional. We'll be safe. We'll inspect the entire roof. We know what we're looking for. We know and think like a raccoon. We'll take a look at all these areas to ensure we eradicate them and give you that long-term prevention. Ultimately, we're gonna know when the kit season is. So this is the baby season for raccoons. Typically in the spring, March, February, they'll start to have their young. So it's critical we go up inside the attic, do an attic inspection, sweep through the attic, look for any young. If there are young, they'll have to be removed by hand, relocated to the exterior because they're not big enough to make their way through the one-way door. This is critical. If you do not do this, that mother raccoon will make or damage any area she can to gain access back inside the attic to get to her young. When it comes to prevention, I've seen it all in the field. The homeowner's DIY attempt or approach at exclusion or prevention, seal installation. You want to make sure you're using a strong galvanized steel mesh. It's thick enough gauge to prevent any chewing or tearing, where other options like a chicken wire might become brittle, might break down from exposure to rain and sun. It gets rusty, the animals can penetrate right through. The long-term prevention with a thick galvanized steel mesh is the ultimate for protection of your home, your roof vents, your gutters, your soffit intersections. Ultimately, when we're applying the mesh or installing the one-way doors, we want to have a topical leak seal on any hardware that we're using. If you're drilling right into the roof through the shingles to the plywood, we're putting on a topical leak prevention to give your home that ultimate protection from any water damage and long-term prevention. Just to recap what we've gone over in this video is the humane approach to raccoon removal, the Raccoon one-way door. Again, this door can be utilized in a variety of areas. Up on the roof, could have gotten through your roof vents, chewed right through your shingles, ripped down your soffit. Again, it's the most humane approach. It'll open and close, allowing one or multiple animals to vacate. It's not like a trap where the animal's stuck inside until you get to it or you have a plan for relocation. It's simple, effective. It's used to coming and going from that initial entry point. It allows it to vacate. Can't get back in, can't get its fingers or claws to pry the door open. It's recessed in the frame, offering that long-term prevention. If you're installing these one-way doors on your own, it's critical to know when the kit season is. This is the baby season for raccoons. Starting in March, February, you want to go up inside the attic, take a look, be sure. You may hear some chitter or some squealing from the animals themselves. If you're installing a one-way door, you have to do the baby removal first. Remove them by hand, relocate them to the exterior, so when the mother vacates through the door, she has access to her young for relocation. Looking for Trapper Tony's wildlife removal hacks? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you'll be notified of the next video. If you've had any issues with raccoons in your attic or you've dealt with them yourselves, leave a comment below.